Runway Tampa. Welcome to Faux Flights. We are here, Orlando Executive in Orlando, Florida. We're headed over to Sarasota, Florida, and we are in the Diamond DA40 XLS. There's another offering from KORL, who did the DA40 to Twin Star, which is one of my favorite aircraft, and I've been really enjoying the DA40. So it should be a decent flight over to Sarasota. Looks like the weather's pretty good. Wind, as usual, in Florida's challenging, and should be a great flight. This aircraft has a couple interesting things. There is no nose wheel steering. We have to use differential braking to steer, so it's kind of a fun change. I think it's the only aircraft I know of that has that. And then the engine start procedure is not terribly straightforward, and sometimes it can take a bit to start. And it's just a nice, robust aircraft with a lot of variability, which is fun. So we'll go ahead and jump in here, and we'll close up. And this is my my own livery here. I did pick up some seats that somebody else had, but as you can see, I've got the November Sierra Lima Bravo Echo there, and Faux Flights on here. And I'm probably going to overhaul this livery even further. So anyway, so getting in here, we'll go over our flight, I guess. So we're heading out from Orlando. We're doing a little VFR flight. We'll get VFR Flight Following, head over to the Lakeland VOR, then to St. Pete's VOR, and head down past, I want to kind of take in Tampa as we head into Sarasota here. So it should be a lot of fun. We get the G1000 here with the Octavi, which works with it, so it should be great. And really been enjoying the Octavi. So we'll just go through and check things here. So we got our fuel mixture. We got our props to full. Our parking brake is on, and we'll just check everything. We got breakers are all in. The flaps are up. All of our switches are off. We're caged and latched, and we're looking good. We'll go ahead and hit our strobe, and we'll go ahead and hit our battery here. And we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and pop our little window here as our systems come up here. We'll use the Octavi to get the engine page up here. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves ready for an engine start. So we're going to go ahead and move the throttle up to the T's here, and then we're going to go ahead and prime it here. So let's go ahead and hit the pump. We're going to go for 5 seconds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring the mixture back. I'm going to bring the throttle back. We'll go ahead and get our magneto set here for a start. And we'll give a little clear prop. We're going to wait. We're going to try to catch this thing. So come on. Come on. Okay, we're going to prime it for a few more seconds here. 1, 2, 3. We'll bring it back. Clear prop. Come on. Going to push our throttle up a little bit here. There we go. Checking our oil pressure's looking good. That took a little bit longer than usual. We'll pull back to about 1,000 RPM for ground operation. And we're looking good on our oil pressure. Everything's looking good. And we got the Boris sounds as usual. They're fantastic. All right, let's get our avionics on and wait for our comms to come up here. So let's go ahead and get our, I did not plug in our comms ahead of time, so you have to bear with me for a minute here. There'll be bookmarks in the description if you want to skip any of this. So 1275 for our 12725 for our ATIS. We've got clearance 12845. We got let's see here, ground 121.4. 3187 for tower. I fly in here so much, I'm surprised I don't know these ones by heart. So let's get to Kilo Sierra Romeo, Quebec. Sarasota, we'll just get our ATIS and tower in there. 124375. And this again is the open kneeboard with the open tablet driver, and you can find a tutorial on how to set this up on my YouTube channel. All right, great. So that's all set. We've also got our flight plan here with our VOR frequencies and our radials. We got our get to our checklist, although I've already abandoned that apparently. All right, great. Let's go ahead and get ATIS on the horn here and get out of here. So, and we are, let's see, we are at the north ramp here, and we're in parking spot 11. So we're in it's Alpha 11. So let's see. Let's go ahead and close. Let's get this out of the way here. All right, 12725. 12725. There we go.
015 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 7,000 feet. Temperature 34. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3006. Density altitude 2200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 713. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra. Orlando Executive Airport, information Sierra. 1953 Zulu. Wind 015 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 7,000.
So let's get our altimeter set here. So that was 3006. There we go. Hopefully I won't get too many of those connection warnings. So we got few at 7,000. Very few. And we're going to be expecting runway 07. Oh, you know what? Let's get also, I'm going to get my departure frequency off of the airport page here. So, departure 119.4, I believe is what it is. All right, great. Let's go ahead and get clearance delivery. So, come back up. 12845. Okay, and we're going to want VFR Flight Following to Kilo Sierra Romeo, Quebec. And then we're going to want 4,500 as our filed altitude. So Orlando Executive Clearance, Diamond November Sierra Lima Echo. We want to get VFR Flight Following to Sarasota Kilo Sierra Romeo, Quebec at 4,500, and we have Sierra.
Diamond November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo. Executive clearance cleared to Sarasota. Maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet. Departure on 119.4 squawk 4436.
Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo is cleared to Sarasota. VFR climb maintain 4,500. Departure frequency 119.4, squawking 4436.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, read back correct.
Apparently they switched up people there. 4436. Get my transponder dialed in here. And we'll go ahead and flip on my altitude. Go back here, and we'll also get our, oh, we've got our map options up already. So we'll flip our CDI mode to our VOR here, and we'll set up for, where is it here? So for the Lakeland, it's going to be 1160. So we'll set up our 1160 for our nav 1. And we'll go ahead and set up the 1164 for our nav 2. 1164 for our nav 2. All right, it's already found St. Petersburg. All right, and then let's get our radials here off of the sectionals. So we're going to be departing out of here on the, looks like around the 262. So we'll go ahead and get our course set on 2. Oh wait, that's not going to be the inbound though. That's 262. Oh wait, sorry, actually that is for PIE. So we're 227 in, but we want the reciprocal is going to be about 46. Probably about, looks like 51 is what we're going to be coming in on. So we'll set that for 51, and then we're going to go ahead and set our heading bug for oh wait, active runway is 07. I didn't catch what they...
Clear delivery, stationary November 1914 Quebec. Request VFR clearance to state.
Orlando Executive, Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo. What's the active runway that you're going to want me to depart on?
Clear to Orlando International. Maintain at or below 2,500. Contact departure 135.3, squawk 5157. Expecting runway 31 for departure. Stationary 14 seconds.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo runway 7 is active for departure.
Wilco, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Okay, so runway 7. We'll set our heading bug for 70. Alright, great. And then we'll get our ground frequency 121.4 here in the COM 1. And then we're going to want tower on 118.7. Alright, and then let's get our 119.4 in our COM2. 119er for departure. I'll flip that over after we get through our run-up. And then... see here, we can set our altitude bug for 4,500. Okay, great. So we got our CDI mode, we got our heading set, we got our CDI set, we got our comms and navs. We're all in the green. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and check our flap traversal here. Flaps down, flaps up. And then we've got our let's check our flight controls here. Alright, looking good there. Alright, great. And then let's just check our trim wheels working here. Fuel selector set, and we can go ahead and for now we can flip off that pump. That should have been off anyway. Alright, great. We can get our let's get our taxi instructions here. We'll go back to our, we're going to want taxi runway 7. We're at the north ramp. The FBO at the north ramp. We want taxi runway 07. We think we're going to get, we're right about here. I think we're going to get, oh, you know, I think we'll be okay. It's going to be Alpha 8, or Alpha 7, Alpha 8. One of the two here. Orlando Executive Ground, Diamond, November, Sierra Alpha Echo. We're at the north ramp at the FBO, and we're looking to taxi at runway 7.
Diamond, November, Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Executive Ground, taxi to runway 7 via Delta, Echo Alpha, cross runway 13, then Alpha 8.
Taxi runway 07 via Delta Echo Alpha, cross runway 13, then Alpha 8, Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo. Okay, so we're going Delta Echo Alpha, cross 13 to 8. So we're going to make a head out here on a left turn and get out of here. All right, great. Let's go ahead and get our taxi lights on. Go ahead and hit our parking brake. And we're going to go ahead.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of runway 22, waiting for departing traffic.
Holding short of runway 22 Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo.
Comanche 38 Foxtrot negative.
Let's see if we can.
Ground Comanche 38 Foxtrot, can I get clearance to cross runway 7?
Alright, here we go. Looking good. Let's get make sure my butt kickers give me plenty of feedback here. There we go. Alright, great. Love the Orlando Executive. This is where I do all of my pattern practice, where I try to mimic Ludic's Aviation. And it's just a really great little payware add-on here. Now we're going to come out here to Delta. And I also picked up like some of the bridge fixes for the area off of Flight Sim TO. Brings one of the bridges out of the water, and it's a great little add-on setup here. Coming over here to Echo is what we're going to be looking for. So the first turn is going to be Bravo. And we're going to go to the second turn here. Okay, here's Echo. Great. Make our turn here. And this is, again, this is not nose wheel steering. This is using the differential braking. So it is, it's a challenge. It's fun. It took me a little bit to get used to it. All right, we're coming up to, we gotta come up to Alpha. That's Echo 4, and here's Alpha. We'll get our permission to cross runway 13. Orlando Executive Ground, Diamond, November, Sierra Alpha Echo, permission to cross runway 13. Should have told him I'm at Alpha. Bit of a delay. Orlando Executive Ground, Diamond November Sierra Lima Echo. We're at Alpha. Permission to cross runway 13.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, cross runway 13, continue taxi via Alpha, then Alpha 8 to runway 7.
Crossing runway 13 to Alpha 8 for runway 7. Diamond November Sierra Lima Echo.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, continue taxi to runway 7 via Alpha, then Alpha 8. Cross runway 13 approved.
Wilco, Diamond November Sierra Lima Echo. Okay, we're going to head over here to Alpha 8. It's going to be the second of the two. Okay, that's Alpha 7. So I think this is Alpha 8 over here. Turn in the wind and get our
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, hold short of taxiway Gulf traffic on final approach. Holding short of taxiway Gulf, Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Cleared to Key West, radar vectors, M-spell, so then as filed, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, departure on 119.4. Squawk 1612. And expect runway 13, Diamond 62, Papa Sierra.
Diamond 2 Papa Sierra, read back correct.
I'm going to go check out and see if there's an Alpha 8 over here. I didn't know that there was an Alpha 8, but we'll go check it out. I'm not sure if we have a like an airport discrepancy here, but should be over here, I guess. I've always departed at Alpha 7 there. Yeah, I don't think there's any, I don't feel like that's a thing over here. Yeah, I don't think there's an Alpha 8 over here. I don't know what happened there, but I'm going to depart on Alpha 7. Or maybe it's the taxis, maybe the taxiway signs are off, maybe. Yeah, because Alpha 6, that's Alpha 7. There's 2 right here. This is supposed to be Alpha 8, I think. Alright, let's get into the wind here. We'll go through our run up here. Alright, let's go ahead and bring the engine up to about 2,000 RPM. Go ahead and work the prop. Just exercise the prop a couple times here. Bring it back up. We're going to check our magnetos now. That's a good drop. The other one. And we're looking good. We'll bring it back to idle here. I should have leaned for ground operations, but I forgot. good. Back up to 1,000. Let's go ahead and get our, let's get on tower now. And we're going to go ahead and set for 119.4 for departure frequency. Okay, great. All right, let's get our pitot on. Get our fuel pump on. We'll get our position lights, landing lights, strobe. We'll turn off taxi, and we're all set. Set. Everything's all set. And we're looking good. We'll get our flaps for takeoff, and we'll make our call. Okay, we're going to be departing.
Niner 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2, hold short of runway 12 traffic on final.
Holding short of runway 12 Bonanza 964 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Contact your partner. Departure, Twin Cessna 23 Golf. Good day. Twin Cessna.
Orlando Executive Tower Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo, holding short runway 7 for departure, VFR departure to the east, and we have Sierra.
Thank you. Twin Cessna 23 Golf.
Diamond November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, Executive Tower, runway 7, wind 075 at 12, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17, Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo. All right, here we go. Just checking, making sure nobody's coming in. It's looking good. Yeah, there's no Alpha 8 over there. Okay, we got runway 7. Our heading bug is coming around. Set on 7-7. Things looking good. And we're going to get going here. This is where that differential braking becomes a little bit more of a challenge. Airspeed's alive. See if I can maintain the runway here. Center line. Rotate. We're up. We got fixed gear, so go gear up here. Got a positive rate of climb. Go ahead and bring the flaps up. Got a lot of Japanese maples or something out there. Or not Japanese maples. What are those? What are the pink ones? They have a bunch of... Oh, cherry blossoms. That's what it is. Cherry blossoms. Looking good. It's a beautiful day. Gonna maintain runway heading here. Looking good. Climb's looking good. Coming up on 1,000 here. Should get a handoff to departure here shortly.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, contact departure.
Contacting departure, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Orlando departure, Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo, heading 70, 1600 for 4,500, and we have Sierra.
Diamond November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, Orlando departure, radar contact. Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, Roger, Orlando departure. Maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet. Continue on heading 160.
Heading 160, maintain VFR at or below 4,500. Diamond November Sierra Echo. Make our turn to 160.
Piper 219er Sierra Victor, climb to 6,500 heading 130.
Got quite a bit of turbulence.
6,500 heading 130, 219er Sierra Victor. Departure JetBlue 1033, request flight level 370.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles, same altitude Boeing.
My 12 o'clock. I'm looking for him. I do not have the traffic in sight. Diamond November Sierra Echo.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, roger. Continue to monitor for traffic. Maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet.
Maintaining VFR at or below 4,500 feet, and we'll keep an eye out for traffic. Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Oh, it's coming into Orlando International right there. Okay, we're within 1,000 of our altitude here. I do not see that traffic. Get back on our course here. See if we can get on our radial here. About 300 feet left here. And there's Orlando Executive right there. Or Orlando International. And there's Orlando. Looking good. Orlando Executive. Great. We're going to get at or below 4,500, so we got to get down here. And we got to find our radial here. Looking good. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and start bringing the prop back a bit. Get into our cruise here. So we'll go ahead and pull back to about 23 inches of manifold, and we'll go 2,200 or 20. Keep it 300 RPM. Go ahead and lean back. Pull back. We're going to look for an RPM drop. There it is. Okay. And we'll be rich at peak. And let's see if we can get on our altitude here as I'm getting some lag. It's Orlando International. Push our manifold pressure up a bit here. I'll check our charts in a second here. Trying to get my altitude squared away first. You see that radial's coming across now on our CDI. Okay, we can go ahead and hit the fuel pump off.
UPS 1302, heavy descend to 5,000, expect RNAV approach, runway 21.
Descending to 5,000, expecting RNAV 21, UPS 1302 heavy.
Costa to arrival and what runway for Delta 2220? Runway 12, Delta 2226.
Delta 2220, contact Miami Center on 119.825.
All right, we got flaps are up. We are leaned. And pitot on. We can go ahead and keep our landing so below 4,000, below 10,000. And we're coming up on our altitude here. See if we can trim out here for, I'm trying not to use the autopilot. Get a little hand flying practice here in the DA40. We got some traffic in sight there. Everything's in the green, green, looking good. Let's go ahead and we can get off our engine page here.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, own navigation.
Oh, navigation. Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Curious if that means that I assume that I will still have, oh, traffic in sight. I think it's some sort of hang glider or something. Is that what that is? Oh, ultralight maybe? So that's the traffic in sight add-on. I just leave it on. It's nice to have a little texture to the sky, you know. Let's get, you know what, let's go ahead and get let's get off of our engine page. Let's go to our, I'll make my turn here and get on my radial. And then let's go, we will go, I want to use the autopilot for a second here. We'll go heading mode, altitude hold. Get up to our actual altitude here, and let's get our heading bug squared away.
JetBlue 563, contact approach on 119.5. Good day.
119.5. Good day. JetBlue 563.
Flight director on. We'll hit altitude and go ahead and hit autopilot. And we want heading mode. What is going on here? Set for heading. wanted to turn me around. Got heavy mode. All right, let's do this. We'll go we'll go with nav mode, and we will see if that can work. The autopilot. I don't understand that. What is it doing? Alright, in any case, let's go ahead and get, we'll just trim out here. Alright, let's get our G1000 programmed in here. So we're gonna go to flight plan. Kilo. Oscar. Aircraft in sight here, traffic in sight, 4,500. All right, let's go down to our en route. We want Lakeland, which is L, L. And then set up pit pie.
Japan Airlines 701, turn right, heading 150 vectors for the ILS approach.
Right to 150 vectors for the ILS Japan Airlines 701.
Oh. Enter. All right, great. All right, and then we'll set the destination. Kilo Sierra Romeo. VFR Elemental PQR Romeo Quebec. I'll say none on that. All right. Great. We'll go back. Let's go back and we'll do a direct to
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, contact Tampa Departure on 120.65.
Tampa Departure on 120.65. Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Ready for our call here. So 232 heading. Tampa Departure, Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo, heading 232 at 4,600, 20 miles from Lakeland, and we have Sierra.
Diamond November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Tampa Departure, good evening. Haynes altimeter 30.03.
American.
3003, Diamond Bravo, November Sierra Alpha Echo.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, correct readback. Maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet.
Maintain VFR at or below 4,500, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright, great. Let's see if we can get, oh, that's what we can get. We get nearest. Lakeland is 13 nautical miles. Not a bad guess. Good, got some baseball fields down there, a little athletic facility. Looking good. Everything's in the green. Oil temperature's looking good. Pressure's looking good. Fuel's looking good. We can go ahead and switch tanks. So we'll go ahead and hit the fuel pump. We'll go ahead and flip over to the right. Turn the pump back off. so hard in Florida. So many lakes. Usually, lakes are a blessing and a curse. I think, actually, as I lose about 1,000 feet in altitude, I think I can go ahead and if I go to my FMS, that's not too bad. Man, I am really losing track of my VOR. I gotta stop messing around with my controls here. A little power plant there. Engine's all in the green, everything's looking good. Let's go and climb a bit.
United 229, turn left, heading 220 vectors for sequence. 0 United 229.
Skylane 9er 4527, Tampa approach, roger. Skylane 527, contact Tampa approach on 119er.9er.
Contact Tampa approach 119er.9er, Skylane 9er 4527.
Is this Lakeland? 3 nautical miles, sure looks like it. Alright, great. So we can get set for PIE. Let's go. Six, 4. PIE, and we are going to be heading on the 269, it looks like. So we're going to set our course for 269. Get our heading bug lined up here. Got traffic in sight here.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, contact Tampa Departure on 118.8.
Tampa Departure on 118.8, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Tampa Departure, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, heading 270, 3300. We just passed Lakeland, and we have Sierra.
Diamond November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Tampa Departure, correct readback. Maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet. Departure on 119.4. Squawk 4436. Expect runway 7 Scundead.
Tampa Departure, this is Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo. We have VFR Flight Following to Sarasota. We're at 3,300 heading 268, and we have Sierra.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, you already have VFR Flight Following to Sarasota. Maintain VFR at or below 4,500 feet. Runway 32 is assigned for your arrival.
I think, did I just call the wrong? We'll expect runway 32, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. I need to watch this back. Did I call the wrong one? Am I supposed to be on 2065? We're heading to PIE. All right, let's get, given that we're going to be going into runway 32, I'd like to get runway 22. Tampa approach, Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo requests which runway should I be expecting? Diamond November Sierra Alpha Echo. I think it's runway 32, he said. It's terrible, man. Let me try, I'm going to do a little experiment here. Oh wait, COM 1 is 2065. So it was 118.8. Tampa approach, this is Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Request, which runway should I anticipate for for Sarasota?
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, expect runway 32 for your arrival at Sarasota.
Expecting runway 32, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright. Alright, so that is good. And then what I want to do is for the 32. I'm going to set up for the 109 VOR for the localizer. So let's get that in for pi. It's going to be 1097. And that's why I'm glad that I'm not on VATSIM when I'm making a fool of myself on the com. buttons. All right, we've got the VOR plugged in there, or the localizer plugged in there, so we're good to go. When that comes in, we got the flight director on. We'll set up for the approach mode. When we're good there. All right, let's see here. We are not quite to PIE yet. So we're coming up on Tampa Bay here.
FedEx 1482 heavy climb to 7,000, report passing through 5,000.
Climbing to 7,000 will report passing 5,000 FedEx 1482 heavy.
5 Papa Victor, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
All right, let's see if we can get
5 Papa Victor, contact Tampa Tower on 119.5.
124375. .375, and we'll see if we can get Addons. See if I can remember how to set for COM2. Let's see, COM2, and we'll switch it.
Addons International Airport, information Bravo. 2053 Zulu. Wind 265 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 27. Dew point 22. Altimeter 3005. Density altitude 1300 feet. Arriving and departing runways 3222. Advise on initial contact you have information Bravo.
Well, we got Sierra because they don't update on SayIntentions. I wish SayIntentions would update it. That would be just fantastic. But coming over Tampa here, up about 4,000 feet. We will get our heading bug set up fine here. We've got our localizer is there. I'll go ahead and set, just to play with the G1000 here for a minute. We'll go to procedure. We're gonna select approach, plus runway 32, vectors, sure. We'll load that up. Yep, it's fine. About 4,000 feet. Tampa. Check my views here. Tampa. traffic in sight over here. Looks like the bridges are washed out. Have to get a patch for that if I want to fly around this area, but after I get down to Key West, I'm going to head down to Florida, or down to Hawaii, over to Hawaii, I should say.
Diamond 329er Sierra Tango, reduced to 100 knots, your number 2, following a Cessna.
Flowing to 100 knots, number 2, behind the Cessna Tree 29er Sierra Tango.
Got a gamer over there. On the St. Petersburg VOR here. Some more traffic in sight over here. The trick is going to be for me not to float it. Let's check. I think I got the V speeds here. Okay, we have 3005 for our altimeter. Come in here, 3005. Nice. I got my patio door open, and so I'm getting nice breeze from it. It's increasing the immersion. Oh, got some turbulence here. Okay, and here's the St. Pete's VOR. Looks like we had some golf executive course maybe, or maybe a full size. I guess that's a full size course. At 4,000 feet, everything looks like an executive course. So we're making our turn here.
Mooney 56, Alpha Bravo, right to the VOR, descend to 4,000.
We'll a helicopter
VOR,
there.
descending to 4056 Alpha Bravo.
All right, great. Let's go ahead and change our source here. We're going to be coming in on runway on 32. So we'll set this up for 3200. And actually our radial out the 163. So just maintain a 163 heading here. We'll set our heading bug. 163. Go. Let's go ahead and get they're gonna give us a tower handoff, so we'll get ready for that. 120.1. So we'll get that in our COM1 120.1. We'll anticipate a handoff to Sarasota Tower. And then looks like we're going to be probably entering the pattern and coming into the south side of the airport. Try to maintain 3,000 feet here. So is this is St. Pete's, right? Yeah. We passed Tampa earlier. Great. How am I doing on my tanks? Okay, we can go ahead. Right tank still needs some room to go, so we're okay right now. In the green, everything's looking good. We just picked up the localizer.
Mooney 56 Alpha Bravo, right to the VOR, descend to 4,000.
Right to the VOR, descending to 4056 Alpha Bravo. I maintain flight level 310, American 2450.
Sarasota approach, Monsoon 77 Alpha Golf. Requesting to climb to 4500
We're going to be more on 173, it looks like.
Monsoon 77 Alpha Golf. climb and maintain 4500 feet.
We got quite a bit of turbulence here. You can see my feet doing the Bruner dance. As soon as you get over that water, get that temperature change and all that goodness. Actually, let's switch back to this. Oh, there's the famous bridge there. Things looking good, looking good. We got the localizer plugged in there. We've got our comms all ready to go. We're gonna go pumps, flaps, mixture up. Hopefully they give us a pattern entry. Okay, we want runway 32.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, contact Sarasota Tower on 120.1.
Tower on 120.1, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Sarasota Tower, Diamond November Sierra Lima Bravo Alpha Echo, 13 miles to the north, coming in on a VFR approach to runway 32, and we have Sierra.
Diamond November Sierra Lima, Bravo Alpha Echo, Sarasota Tower. Enter left downwind for runway 32.
Enter left downwind for runway 32, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright. So, runway 32. And left downwind's going to be on the other side here. It's going to make for the coast here.
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta, enter right base runway 32.
Right base runway 32 for Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
All right, let's get the ground frequency in there, 121.9. The airport is in sight right here. We're going to come into the right downwind. We'll start our descent down to about 1,000 here. Start getting ourselves ready. So we'll get the mixture up. Pull back on the throttle a bit. Get our prop up. go ahead and get our fuel pump on. Landing lights are on, position light strobes all good. Things all set. Traffic in sight there.
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta, clear to land runway 32, caution wake turbulence. Clear to land runway 32, Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
Departure 5 left, read the lead.
Pumps are on. Poor downwind here. Sarasota Tower, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, downwind, runway 32 left.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, continue left downwind for runway 32.
Continuing downwind, runway 32, Diamond Bravo Echo.
Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, winds 275 at 13. Runway 32, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 32, Diamond Bravo Echo. Numbers, which we get to about to 45. There's Sarasota, the Keys. Start our descent here. Gonna make our turn. Sarasota Tower, Diamond VOR Sailor Alpha Echo, turning base, runway 32. Second stage. Sarasota Tower, Diamond Bravo Alpha Echo, turning final, runway 32.
Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, awaiting base call, Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike.
Request one, runway 04 if it's available, please. Boca 1. Runway 4, cleared to land. Boca 1.
Boca 1. You're leaving the Bravo airspace. Remain outside the Bravo.
Hard.